Coming up, there were some problems with the ballots on Super Tuesday.
And super lice has been reported in 25 states.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Cassandra Massey.
And I'm Melanie Rose Jackson. Voters in at least 2 Lowndes County districts reported problems with their voting cards on Super Tuesday. The Lowndes County Supervisor of Elections, Deb Cox, says the machines used to repair the voting cards had malfunctioned in the District 1 in Hayhira and District 7 in Madison Highway. Instead of being given Democratic ballots, some voters were given Republican ballots instead. Cox says the issue was corrected and that these kinds of mix-ups sometimes happen. Over 5,000 Lowndes County residents voted early this year during early voting, which is more than double the amount of 2012.
An outbreak of super lice has been reported in over 25 states. The outbreak is resistant to over-the-counter treatments that are currently available. Super lice are spreaded by direct contact with the hair of an infested person. Symptoms include feeling something moving in your hair, difficulty sleeping, and itchy scalp. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends teaching children not to share items that come in contact with hair, such as hats and combs.
A new bill in the state of Georgia may allow college students to carry concealed weapons on campus. News Valdosta reporter Michaela Leung has more.
House Bill 859, also known as Campus Carry, would allow the possession of firearms on public college campuses.
I think in the long run, it's going to be more dangerous to the campus because, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So kids could be getting bullied, and it just could get out of control.
The weapon would have to be concealed and wouldn't be allowed in sorority or fraternity houses, dormitories, or athletic events.
The bill will require concealed carry, which will limit the amount of day-to-day disturbance you'll see. However, it could, or many people assume that it's going to lead to an increase of violence and that type of thing. And when we do have a violent event, that adding access to a firearm that easy is some of the concerns that are being addressed. But again, with the concealed provisions, it should not have a major disruption to day-to-day activities.
Despite all of the controversy surrounding the bill, it has been passed in the House and is on its way to the Senate. For News Valdosta, I'm Michaela Leung.
In other state news, a Fayette County grand jury has indicted rapper Rick Ross. Ross was arrested on June 24th of last year after he allegedly assaulted 2 service workers who threw a party at his Fayetteville home without his permission. Ross was charged with aggravated assault, aggravated battery, and kidnapping. Ross was also arrested on a misdemeanor marijuana charge that took place a few days later.
When we come back, find out about a Georgia bill that may cause discrimination against homosexuals, unmarried couples, and single parents.
And later on, we'll have our weather update and the latest in sports, so don't go away.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
The state of Georgia is considering passing a law that will allow any taxpayer-funded organization to deny service to same-sex couples, unmarried couples, or single parents by citing religious freedom. The Georgia Bill 757 was originally intended to protect ministers from having to perform marriages that violate their religious belief. The Senate expanded the bill to prohibit the government from taking action against anyone at a state-funded organization who has a religious or moral belief that marriage should be recognized between one man and one woman, or that sexual relations are properly reserved until after marriage. The bill is currently sitting at the House, where officials have the option to either pass it or send it back to the Senate.
VSU is receiving a lot of media attention due to the removal of 30 students from Monday's Donald Trump rally. News Valdosta's Michaela Leung has more.
Just days ago, the PE complex was filled with thousands waiting Mr. Trump's appearance. Traffic was backed up and areas of campus were closed for students. Now VSU has seemed to return to a state of normality. But in the wake of a recent controversy at the rally Monday, some students, faculty, and members of the community say they need more answers.
The reason for us to attend was to simply come and see a presidential candidate, Donald Trump, speak and address our campus and really address the community. Aside from any personal ideologies, I really just wanted the chance to see a presidential candidate in the flesh.
Some 30 students were removed from Donald Trump's rally Monday night. VSU students Mia Rawls and Tajila Davis, two of the students removed, say they were shocked at the way they were treated.
When we were asked to leave, we're questioning, like, why, what happened? All they could say was that Trump's campaign didn't want us there. So when that happened, they're trying to force us down the stairs, and we're still going back and forth with them. All of a sudden, we see a boy in the crowd put his fist up, I guess, agreeing with, what was happening was wrong. So as soon as that fist went up, everybody in the crowd looked at us, cameras started coming out, and the people started yelling, chanting Trump, saying racial slurs toward us. So of course, us being mad and being in agreement with the boy, we put our fists back up saying, yeah, this isn't right, and then we agreed with the police officer, and we went down the stairs.
Even though the rally is behind us, the impact it made is very prominent. For News Valdosta, I'm Michaela Leung.
Lowndes County's gas prices have started to gradually increase over the past few days, but still the prices remain low. VSU TV, Mikhail Keys has more on what's happening at the pumps.
Even though the prices of gasoline is going back up, the gas prices still remain low in Lowndes County. The prices remain at an average of $1.66 for a gallon of regular gasoline. The lowest price for a gallon of regular gasoline was reported to be $1.55 on Tuesday in the Valdosta area. Experts say lowered oil prices and the impact of the economy depends upon whether you're an oil exporting state or an oil importing state. For the state of Georgia, we don't have production of oil here, so the impact of lowered gas prices is a positive for the communities in the state of Georgia. It means that houses have greater disposable income and therefore have more money to spend on other things than their gas tank. Low gas prices are beneficial for the residents of the community and also the economy. For News Valdosta, I'm Mikhail Keys.
The City of Valdosta Public Works Department is making some changes to its sanitation service schedule. The city will begin a more efficient sanitation schedule beginning on March 14th. The changes will improve efficiency of the department and eliminate the delays in the sanitation pickups. With the current schedule, the service is performing 2,000 more pickups on Monday than any other day of the week. The changes will balance this out so the service will be evenly divided throughout the week.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at today's local weather forecast with Lindsay Shaw.
So don't go away.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out, when someone gives blood and a life is saved, that moment when heartbreak turns to hope, you're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
And we're back with News Valdosta on this sunny Thursday.
Let's check in with Lindsay Shaw for the weather. Lindsay?
Thanks, Melanie. Over the last couple of days, the weather has been beautiful, and that weather doesn't seem to be going anywhere today. I'm sure everyone can agree we deserve some good weather for the rest of the week, and South Georgia will have just that. Today's high will be a sunny 78 degrees. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to 52 degrees with a 70% chance of rain starting around 11 o'clock p.m. If you are out later tonight, it will be a good idea to have an umbrella handy. Tomorrow, some clouds will stay around. We will have partly cloudy skies with a warm 71 degrees. This is some great weather to start off the weekend. The UV index for today is a 6 on a 10-point scale, which is pretty high, so make sure to keep some sunscreen and keep those sunglasses nearby. The pollen today is 8.7 on a 12-point scale, which is high, so you can expect to see that yellow pollen on your car today. The three predominant pollens are alder, juniper, and elm. Those with allergies, be sure to take any necessary medicines before heading outside, and carrying a few tissues won't be a bad idea. The pollen count may be high today, but that should not stop anyone from going out and enjoying this wonderful weather. That's all the weather I have for you today. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Thanks, Lindsay. When we come back, we're going to take a look at local sports with Mikhail Keys.
So stay with us.
Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's check in with Mikhail Keys for our local sports report.
Thank you. In Blazer sports, the men's baseball team lost 9-6 to Georgia Southwestern Bobcats Wednesday evening at Billy Grant Field. The Bobcats took a jump with 6 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors in the 3rd and 4th innings. Valdosta tallied 3 runs by leadoff hitter Scott Matthews. The Blazers attempted to come back, but were not successful due to the Bobcats' offense. Valdosta fell 11-6 for the season with this loss. The Blazers return to the Gulf South Conference this weekend for a 3-game series in Livingston, Alabama against the West Alabama Tigers. The event kicks off at Saturday at 3 p.m. with coverage online at vstateblazers.com. In basketball news, the VSU men's basketball season has come to an end. The Blazers just fell short to the Union Bulldogs, losing the game by the score of 80-73. Blake Justice scored 22 points. The team played an outstanding season with a record of 17-11. Good job, Blazers. Better luck next season, though. That's all for sports today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mikhail. When we come back, we'll let you know about how you can become more involved in the community.
So don't go away.
Today, Eric Almirola behind the wheel in that 43 car.
We all have a role to play here at Richard Petty Motorsports. We respect each other, work hard, and that helped us get the big win in Daytona. My partners in the U.S. Air Force also know that it takes a team to make each mission a success. Your coworkers, family, and friends are your team. Treat them with respect, and together you can accomplish great things. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
A little free library is now part of downtown Valdosta. VSU sociology class led by Dr. Ann Price was in charge of the project. The theme of the project focused on tactical urbanism, which is a way to create small budget improvements to the city. The library is located on Benny's Alley next to the crosswalk across from Patterson Street.
Are you looking for some gently used items that could benefit local charities and organizations? Look no further than Local Valdosta. I had the chance to visit yesterday to find out more about how to be involved. This Saturday, starting at 7 a.m., the Valdosta Junior Service League will host the 2016 Toss and Found Thrift Sale. The event will be at Mathis Auditorium. At the event, people will have the opportunity to shop through family-donated items, which include home decor, furniture, electronics, toys, books, and a lot more. All of the proceeds from this event will go to support local charities and organizations. If you would like to donate any gently used items or have any questions about the event, contact the Valdosta Junior Service League. With News Valdosta, I'm Melanie Rose Jackson.
The VSU Campus Wellness Committee will host Health Mythbusters from 5:30 to 6:30 on Monday in the University Magnolia Room. Mythbusters is an informational session based on the Discovery Channel popular television show Mythbusters. The event will consist of an interactive panel to discuss common health and wellness myths. The event is open to the public, but you should register at the VSU's Office of Employee and Organizational Development before Monday.
If you're looking for an event to attend this weekend, come to downtown Valdosta for First Friday. First Friday is an event where singles can get together, business people can relax, and couples can enjoy the charm of downtown Valdosta. Be sure to visit all the downtown businesses, boutiques, galleries, and restaurants for lively events and unique shopping. First Friday will begin at 6:30 and end at 9:30 tomorrow night.
That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Cassandra Massey.
And I'm Melanie Rose Jackson. We'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.